Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing a figure from Sideshow Collectibles from their G.I. Joe line. This is the Desert Trooper codename Dusty, which I think is an interesting pick from Sideshow because this character seems to be pretty underrated from the G.I. Joe series. I personally didn't really know much about him before I got this figure, so I think it's cool that they decided to go with this one and to give him some spotlight time. So anyway, let's jump right in and take a look at this box, which is awesome as always. We've got a great picture here of Dusty on the front, and I did manage to get the exclusive version, which comes with an extra attachment for his rifle. We've got some great pictures on the side. Looks great with his beret on. Here's the back with more pictures and his code card. Alright, inside we've got his gear loadout. Comes with a lot of stuff, which I think is another reason why this one is pretty desirable by collectors. And then got his description there, and inside of the packaging I left some of these Velcro patches. They give you a lot of those, and everything else I took out, so nothing to see in there. And then lastly, this one was made in 2011. Alright, so that's the box. Let's bring out the figure now. Alright guys, here is Dusty. This is an awesome figure, and he's really hard to get a hold of. I think it's because he's so unique, and he comes with so much stuff and a lot of great equipment here. Took me a little while to get a hold of him, but yeah, he's really nice. And his weapon is a FAMAS rifle, which is, I think, unique to this character. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about him, but this seems to be his personal choice of a weapon from the series, and he holds it really well. Alright, so let's get a closer look at it here. Right now I've got it attached onto the belt so it can hang off of his chest like so. But let me unclip it. So here it is up close, and it comes with a lot of accessories. The first thing you really notice is that big scope, which is really awesome. It does slide very easily though, which is a little annoying, but still, love the scope. Got the bipod, so these just come down. Now, these are a little problematic. They come out really easily, so be careful not to lose these pieces because they fall out very, very easily. Alright, we've also got nice grip, and the magazine comes out. And also the weathering on this is very nice. Look at the paint. Looks great. Now it comes with a lot of other accessories here, or attachments I should say. So the first one here is this really nice silencer, and this is my preferred choice. I think that looks awesome. But if I take this off, alright, so as I said, the exclusive version comes with an extra attachment, and here it is. This is a missile launcher for his rifle, and this is pretty cool. Now it's up to you if you think it's worth spending extra money for this one attachment. Personally, I don't know. I don't really think it's worth it that much. I mean, it's a cool accessory for sure, but to spend the extra, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks just to get it seems kind of excessive to me, and I don't know. To me, it doesn't really seem that worth it, but it's up to you if you really want it. It is cool. And then lastly, you can just do the standard without the silencer on it, and that also looks really cool. Alright, so beautiful FAMAS rifle. I've always loved these rifles, and they did a great job. Alright, well, he's also got a laser rifle on his backpack. So let me take that out. Alright, so there he is holding it. And that's got some nice camouflage on it. And then he's also got his 45 caliber pistol, which is nice as always. Love the tan grip. Magazine pops out and you can pull it back, of course. Pretty standard, but looks great. So, alright, so those are all of his weapons. Now let's take a look at the helmet and the head sculpt. So I've got some mixed feelings on the head sculpt. I get what they were trying to do with the face paint, but I don't think they executed it that great. It definitely could have been better. Take a look at the face paint. It's just kind of like smeared on there, as opposed to like on the box. It looks a lot more. I don't know how to describe it. It just looks a lot better on the box, whereas on the figure it just looks very smeared. So I think they could have done a better job with the face paint on the head sculpt. So that's my major complaint with this figure. But it still looks okay. It's a cool head sculpt overall. And the helmet is really nice. I love the camo cover on it. I love the goggles, and you can put those down if you want. Let me take off the helmet and get a better look at that head sculpt. So here's the helmet up close. Really, really nice. Now you got to be careful with these pieces. As you can see with mine, these will pop off very easily, so I need to glue that back on. Not the greatest design. And before I forget, here's his beret, which is also very nice. It's felt, so looks good and feels good. And then here it is on his head. That looks really cool. Alright, well, here's the head sculpt up close once again. Yeah, you can get a better look at that face paint. It just doesn't look that great. But I do really like the goatee, and his hair is nicely detailed. Alright, well, let's take a look at his uniform and other gear that he comes with. He's got a lot of stuff here, as you can see. So, the uniform is really nice. I love the desert camo. I've got some of those Velcro patches here. American flag. And then this insignia there. And I've got G.I. Joe over here and Dusty on his chest. Alright. Now he's got this really nice backpack we got 3 frag grenades actually. There's another one on his belt up front. And then we've got 2 smoke grenades, a red and a yellow. And all of these pouches here on his belt, these ones are empty. This one's got an extra magazine. This one's got magazines for his pistol. And this one, it's got nothing in it. So yeah, a lot to fit on his belt. Oh, and this one as well. It's got some more magazines over there. Actually, I lied. These are not empty. These have... I was looking for his water bottles. And they're inside of here. I was saying he's got to have water bottles if he's going to be out in the desert. But I forgot that I put them in here. So he's got 2 water canteens, I should say, in those pouches. All right. And then he's got this really nice thigh holster. We've got another magazine over there. Love the camo on that as well. Then he's got nice knee pads, and these are Velcro, which is an interesting design. I mean, it works pretty well. And then he's got this really nice boot knife. All right. And then lastly, some very nicely detailed boots. Oh, and I almost forgot, he comes with his own pair of dog tags here, so with his name on there. Alright guys, well, I think I covered everything for Dusty. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. As you can see, he comes with a lot of stuff, but this is a great figure from Sideshow. Sadly, he is the last G.I. Joe that Sideshow made. They only made 9 on the G.I. Joe team. I wish they had made more. They made a lot of Cobra soldiers and characters, which is fine. I mean, Cobra, in my opinion, is a little bit cooler than G.I. Joe, but I wish they had made some more G.I. Joe team members like Kamakura or Scarlet or Jinx, Heavy Duty, Tunnel Rat. It would have been cool to see some more. I'm surprised they didn't make more, but I guess they wanted to focus more on the Cobra side because there's a lot of cool characters on the Cobra side. So I get that, but it would have been nice to have at least maybe one more on Team G.I. Joe. So this is sadly the last member of the G.I. Joe team that Sideshow made. I have all the rest, and I've already reviewed them. So, alright guys, well, I do recommend picking this one up. If you can find him, you're going to be spending, I would say, anywhere from the 200 to even 300 range for this one. He is pretty hard to get a hold of, so good luck getting him. And then lastly, here's his stand, and it's got this really nice sand cover over it. So I'll be showing that at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.